the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Starting on the mound in this one, Andrew Painter. What do you have on him, Chris?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Underway here at Citizens Bank Park.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just
that missed. That's a ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one misses.
That's low.
So
Ball four. Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
That one ripped but foul. The 0-1. And a strike on the outside edge.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Hard liner. And he makes the catch. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy's always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Bo Bichette, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him. 2 down.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Alvarez with a homer in his last game. Lindor off of first with 2 away. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Let's go, Andrew.
Smoked on the ground a second. That's the 3rd out. And now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Today's starting pitcher, Sean Manaea. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away.
Batting third.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Trey Turner.
That batting average jumps out at you, and I mean you, Boog, because I know how much you love batting average. And that's because it's the best one in the entire National League. He's been consistent pretty much from day one of the season, and that's what it takes to lead the league and eventually win that batting title. I always enjoy seeing this guy go out there and take care of business at the plate.
Trey Turner, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air to left center. Soto on the move. He's got it.
Batting fourth, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Hee-haw!
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Phillies strand 1, scoreless after 1. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets.
Ball, that's low.
Polanco getting to start at first, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Here's a 2-0. And another
No, that
ball.
missed. That's a ball.
Check swing, and he
one.
went. That's strike 1. That one misses.
That's low. Ball
so a
four.
leadoff walk.
Batting 6th.
Pretty easy
Right
walk
fielder,
right there.
Tyrone
Last pitch
Taylor.
wasn't even much to think about.
That
Hey,
one at the
what?
knees for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Oh, 1 now. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
In the dirt, ball 1.
Ball
That's
up.
a really good take.
The Mets looking to strike first here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Ball.
Two on, 1 out.
Tough spot
Ball.
right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hey, ha.
Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. The second run scores. It's a 2-run double and they lead by 2.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
One out, runner at second. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert.
Hut.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. This one in the air, center field. Rincones under it and makes the grab. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
That was
No, that's
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Francisco Lindor takes it deep. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add to their lead. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Bill. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. First
That's
pitch
the ball.
way inside a fastball.
Heck one.
2 down, nobody on. The other way, and he beats the shift. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Mets.
Not much to this one other than just a
Bichette.
willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
This one in the air right field. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Dive in, makes the grab. What a play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the second. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies.
Ball, that's
With
high.
how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left. Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Outside, that's a ball.
Shoots a line drive single into right center. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting seventh, right fielder,
Adolis Garcia will hit next.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ball.
Here's a 2-1. That one
That's
missed.
a ball.
Boom. The base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. And the count's full. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. Adolis Garcia blasts one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. He got on plane with that high fastball, then look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
Close
That's a
one
ball.
doesn't get the call, and that's ball one.
Ball.
2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Batting ninth, left fielder, Dylan Moore.
Here's Dylan Moore. Moore working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Ball.
The 1-0. There's a swing and a drive. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throws off target as he slides in with a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fly to left his first time.
Yeah!
And he hits a ground ball right side. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-3 ball game. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Well, Singy, he came in fresh off an outstanding outing, but today hasn't been easy.
Yeah, he's been grinding it out so far, Boog, but still a ways to go in this one.
Ball.
And the slider
that's the ball.
just misses. That's off the mark.
That's down. Ball.
3.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
There's a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs, and hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and 1 away in the top of the third.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Jorge Polanco.
That's a foul ball.
That one lifted to left. Moore gets under it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, right fielder Tyrone Taylor.
So digging in, Tyrone Taylor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1. Singy, he boasts a batting average at the moment that ranks in the top 5 in the league.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Shortstop Trey Turner.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Bichette whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Edmundo Sosa.
Hee-haw!
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
One down, Phillies down a run.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Out. Number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's JT Realmuto. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Two down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. Late on that fastball. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Reaching for it and brings it in. Nothing across here this half. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Rhythms of avalanche, never had a chance. They surrender and quit, waving the white flag.
Welcome back. And Singy, it's been more of a grind out there compared to his last outing.
Indeed, Boog, and he's definitely not as dominant, but there's a lot of game left.
You see, eyes wide open, I see, had a vision, had a dream, eyes wide open, I see, hey, I had a vision, he was on top.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game. Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Got him swinging on that pitch away to finish him off, but everything early in the at-bat was in tight. Really challenged him in there with some competitive pitches, not letting him get his hands extended, but of course that eventually opens up the outside part of the plate, and he just wasn't able to adjust.
That one catches the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
The 0-2.
That's a ball.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One, two now. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In the air, left field. Moore coming on. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder.
So here's Robert now.
Jr.
Flying to center his first time.
He's looking to hit the ball the other way in 99% of his at-bats. But if you make a mistake middle in, he can touch you up for a 4-bagger.
That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, these Phillies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Kind of sounds like your diet, Boog.
Here.
The Phillies down by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one for strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now Gabriel Rincones Jr.
No, ball.
Two down, nobody on. And downstairs.
No, that's down. Ball.
Pitch misses
Ball.
there. Ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4. Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
That one
No,
misses.
that
That's 5 straight. Step off, throw to first.
Hey!
And he's back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Goodbye, home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they rallied from 4 back. It's 5-4.
This is a perfect example of why you keep grinding out your bats even when you're down big. You never know what might happen later in the game. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Deal 1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
No, that's outside. Ball.
The 1-0. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. That one in there across the letters. Action in the Mets bullpen. Reed Garrett, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Myers also getting ready. Harper, the runner at first with 2 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play. But the Phils get 2 on this blast. It's now a 5-4 ball game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
When I look into your eyes, I feel like I'm in paradise. And even when the sun rises, you're my number one, my sunshine.
Lindor with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. One down.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Juan Soto.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Hey!
Comes up empty. That's strike two. The Phillies up by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Inside, almost got him. Payoff pitch. And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Andrew Painter gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Orion Kerkering.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than one per inning.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
The 0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Fouled off. He was late. And there's a ball.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
Man at first, one away. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Turner for 1, and that's quick work out of the pen. 1 batter, 2 outs, inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Reed Garrett.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
You know, these
Ball, that's
Phils
down.
putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Makes the catch, one down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Foul ball there.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Garrett, in his 4th year, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs.
Catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it is J.T. Realmuto.
Ball. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first. That ends the frame. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
I ain't trying to do too much, I'm trying to stay tapped in, yeah. Chasing you up, I don't need distractions, yeah. Connected, I'm obsessed with manifesting. The guest list, I'm only worried about my checklist. Probably spent 6 on my family's expenses. Money made the memory, so I do not regret. Feeling like I'm God's best investment. I don't got no time to pass it. Paris Fashion Week, they asking me who the best is, what's the metric? Yes, it's me. Going crazy on a daily. I don't see a reason why.
Tanner Banks gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Take one.
Oh, 1 down. Ah, that hit him.
That hit him. Take your
the
base.
leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
First baseman, Jorge.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Ball.
Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Brad Keller up and loosening in the pen. Alvarado, the lefty, warming up as well. The Mets with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Nope. Ball.
The 2-1. On
To the
the
right.
corner for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away. And for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
That's a ball.
One-run game, one out, one on. Splits the plate, and 1-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
On the ground to the left, and
That's
it goes
foul.
just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, and it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third, not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out, and a fly ball could knock this one up. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So now here's the Mets DH, Mark Vientos.
Hey!
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Alvarez crosses the plate, and he beats it. He's safe.
Tying run on third. He's looking to find a way to bring him home, and he gets it done with an infield single of all things. And that's probably not how he imagined the at-bat played out, but they'll absolutely take it. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two on, one out.
Nope. Ball.
Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. In the air, left field. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tanner Banks departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Zach McCambley.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's Luis Robert. Ground ball, left
That's
side,
ball.
and foul ball. Two on, two outs.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Here's a high chopper and a foul ball. Now one
That's
miss.
a ball.
2 on, 2 outs. Stays alive. Two down. Nice grab. Goes to second with it, and they get the out. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 5. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tobias Myers.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Leading off for the Phillies, third baseman, Alex Bones.
Hook! That's in. Ball.
This one in the air. Polanco under this one. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Outside
That's the
low.
ball.
And that's ball 1.
Hey, ha!
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. This one in the air. And there are 2 down.
Ball's just not carrying the first tonight.
Now, you would actually say that to your teammate in the dugout.
No, I'm not that cruel, but someone would say it to me, and I'm sure it's probably been said before.
Rincones in the box again. Takes a strike.
Oh, it's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, and this remains a 5-5 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Up now, WAR doesn't lie, and this guy's value shows up everywhere, including on this graphic.
Yeah, Boogie, affects every phase of the game. You got to have a guy like this on your roster.
It's more than the box score. He shifts the momentum.
Yeah, and that's what makes him elite. You never know when his impact will show up, but it always does.
There's the strike. And that one is downstairs. Going to count 1 and 2. In the dirt. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
That's a laser base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for the Mets, third baseman, Bo Bichette.
And up next for New York, Bo Bichette. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike. That's in there. Bichette wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The Mets with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line drive to short and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Ball.
In the dirt. Out towards right center field. Rincones should have this one. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. We're all tied up 5-5. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder.
Wait a minute, we all just need a minute. The party been started, we all just need to finish. If I buy a chain, I'm doing it by myself. And I'ma get a pennant that say I'm independent. I'm a big man. You couldn't kick it with me even with a kickstand. Oh, you got big ideas? Well, I got a big plan. And I only take it up with the big man.
In there at the knees. And that is strike 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Luke Weaver getting ready to go. Here's your 1.
That missed. That's a ball. Ball.
Swing and a miss.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Popped up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
that one pulled foul. You'll one.
That's a ball. Ball.
Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Outside,
ball
and that
four.
is
Take
ball
your base.
4. And he heads down to first as a potential go-ahead run after that long AB ends in a walk. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
That's
a ball.
Missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And the 1-0.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Way out front for strike 2. That misses, and it's 3-2. Trey Turner in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. On the ground right side. Flips it. There's one. Double play.
He's out of there.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. We're all tied up 5-5. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Brad Keller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1.
No, ball.
In the air, left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Polanco comes in to score. They lead it in the 8th. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
This one in the air, center field. Rincones on his way over, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
Luis Robert now 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Man on second, 2 down. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Struck him out swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. It's now 6-5. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley, 32nd appearance.
Leading off for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Action in the Mets bullpen. Devin Williams, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Looking to get the tying run on base. And
That's
another
a ball.
ball. That misses the
Outside,
zone.
ball.
Ball 3. Edmundo Sosa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. On the move, heading back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Edmundo Sosa.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 away now.
next, for the Phillies, catcher, JT.
Gonna bring up JT Realmuto. A swing and a deep fly ball. Get up, get up, get out of here, and gone. And this game is tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. See a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Here's a 1-1. And that's fouled off. On the ground to third. Not in time.
Hey, he beat the throw.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-0.
Heck one.
Late swing, fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off, you'll see another. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. But this clutch home run gets us even again. Through 8 full, you're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
You see it, tell me you believe it. Yeah, like Rick, Joe, I don't talk. Life of a boss.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Up next, for the
Smash
Mets,
that one through the
left
infield for the
fielder,
knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
There's a strike. That misses
Ball
the zone,
outside.
and it's 1-1.
just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
The Mets with the go-ahead run at first here at the top of the ninth. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Bichette stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
That's a ball.
There's a ball. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base.
Now the go-ahead run's in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late. And another ball.
That missed.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And that one did find the strike zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Really important at bat coming up now.
Fouls away the first offering. Two on, 1 out. Just
ball
missed.
high.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brad Keller done for the night, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Jose Alvarado taking over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Go-ahead run on base. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Just missed.
Low.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Ground ball right side, and it's just foul. That was close. The 1-1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and in the 9th, they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Low, ball.
Two on, two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. The 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. A 3-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they tack on 3. It's 10-6.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
So 2 down. Mark Vientos, the next to hit.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Mets lead it. It's 10-6. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Check swing, called strike. Strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Ball. That's a ball.
Good eye
Nope.
right there.
Ball.
And down on strikes. And 1 out now.
For the Phillies, left fielder, Dylan Moore.
So up next, Dylan Moore. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. And that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Boog, I know you love the slug. Well, slugging percentage is on the rise in this one. That's his third extra base hit of the game. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Late swing, foul to the left. Man at second. It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Here comes more. He'll score. It's 10-7. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Brooks Raley won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Devin Williams comes on trying to close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Kyle Schwarber now at the plate, 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a flyout.
Get on base here and keep building off this momentum. They're getting closer, but they still got some work to do. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one way inside. And a 1-1.
Ball.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The Mets trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Three-two. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Outside low, ball 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Tying run at the plate. Good eye in that spot. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
3 balls, 2 strikes to count. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Harper around third. And they cut the lead to 2. Robert hustles it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And here is Sosa to the plate. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
Next pitch in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. The Phillies with the winning run at the plate here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one
That's
up and in. Look out. This could end it. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, we saw both teams come ready to swing it in this one, and they found a lot of success. A couple of touchdowns up on the board today. Pretty amazing, and it turned out to be a close one, considering all the runs put up. Really wild.
And this one ends the final 10-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Todo esto lo tuve que sudar, yeah, nunca tuve tiempo para dudar. Vicioso me volví adicto a ganar. Tantas W que ya ni sé cómo perder. 100 por 35 no me voy a mudar. Si yo gano, todos ganamos, eso es plural.